Welcome back to another strange and mysterious podcast. Of course, I'm one of your hosts, G.
You want to get defined, you come to me and I'll define you for
Hey,
yourself.
bang, 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 bang.
How are you tonight, G?
I'm good, man. Just trying to live life. You know how that works.
Oh, yeah, I know all about it.
All the craziness in life and all the shenanigans it brings.
Brings a lot of them shenanigans.
But you know who causes a lot of shenanigans?
Who?
Jinns.
Ooh.
And that's what tonight's episode's about. Those pesky jinns. You got to be careful of those guys.
They're Arabic devils, right?
Yes, they're very. I've seen one where it caused fire on somebody, which is nuts.
Really?
Yeah, it started a fire on the dude. That's pretty nuts.
Wow. Okay. Well, I like that. I like to see violence by supernatural forces on the living. So let's get violent, baby.
Hey, let's get this show started,
huh? Yeah. Slapped him.
A spirit of Arabic origin known as the Jinn is said to take many forms. The origin of what is today known in the Western world as a genie, the Jinn predates Islam, yet is mentioned throughout the Quran. Beliefs as to the exact forms jinns can take differ drastically. Jinns are often thought to be spirits. As the origin of their name can be conflated with a general term for demons, they often carry the same connotation. However, a commonly accepted belief regarding jinns is that they're neither good nor evil, and thus must be judged in the afterlife the same as humans. In fact, these theories also describe jinns as human-like creatures, faced with making the same choices as humans and proliferating in the same way. On the other hand, many describe jinns as shapeless and menacing shadows. These evil spirits can be summoned in order to perform the dark bidding of evildoers. A combination of this theory posits that jinns act as shapeshifters, taking the forms of storms, shadows, humans, and animals whenever the need arises. In folklore, jinns are often blamed for common mental illnesses, and act to take advantage of the darkness in one's heart, leading them astray.
Damn, those eyes. Look at those eyes. Piercing.
Uploaded to YouTube by user NSNiz6, this video depicts a man searching through an abandoned building in Saudi Arabia. Walking through the abandoned site, it becomes clear very quickly that something's off within the building.
Especially if somebody lives there. You're like, what are you doing in my house?
Eerie and empty, the old Secretariat building seems just like the place one would expect to see a series of Jinn sightings. Frequently scared by odd occurrences happening around him, it seems there's a malevolent spirit in the building following the man around.
He's like, what the hell?
Odd banging sounds are heard until the very end of the video, when a spirit or possible jinn appears to guide the man to a specific room by opening a door for him.
Ooh,
saying what sounds like a prayer to drive away the jinn, the man enters the room only to be frightened by a banging box nearby.
What is it, like a mouse?
Looks like a cat.
Finally making his way outside, the camera points to an open window near the top of the building. The shutters of the window appear to open and close, swinging back and forth, either by themselves
could be the window.
or with the help of the jinn tormenting the man behind the camera.
What do you think about that one?
I'm going to give that a kind of middle, because I did see a cat up in that top part. So there could have been cats in that house.
Yeah.
But a cat couldn't make that window open and close like that.
Yeah, that was a little strange. I agree with you. I'd go with thumbs in the middle, because like it could be the wind, but it could be something else, right?
I don't know. That was freaky. I'm like, what? I don't have enough information to make a clear call.
No, I agree. I'm with you on that one. Thumbs middle, son.
Thumbs middle. Interesting, but it's not definitive enough for me.
And that's the warm up.
Yeah.
The quiet before the storm defined.
Yeah, see that storm, baby?
In a similar video uploaded to YouTube by user Abdullah Al-Ambari, the explorer makes his way through an abandoned building only to catch sight of a possible Jinn. Making his way through the creepily abandoned building, things begin to go awry very quickly. Turning a corner when walking through to another room, the outline of a dark face peeking out from the doorway is visible.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, that's freaky.
The man continues to make his way through the building, unprepared for the inevitable Jinn sightings coming his way. Stopping to admire an open window, the man reflects on the beauty of the moon.
Yeah, that moon looks cool.
It's just then, however, that he notices something inexplicably odd. The moon has suddenly disappeared.
What? That's
Quickly,
weird.
the man states he feels an ominous presence in the building, almost as though he's entered another realm entirely, possibly the realm of the Jinn itself. Rounding the corner, it seems as though the Jinn has chosen to make itself known, as a trapdoor opens in the floor nearby.
Ooh, that's weird.
On alert now, the man continues making his way through the abandoned building. Walking down a hall, the man spots a chair that moves on its own.
Take a seat, huh?
With no one visible nearby, this almost certainly seems like the work of some sort of invisible spirit haunting the building. Attempting to drive away the Jinn, the man begins a religious chant in praise of Allah. The man even goes so far as to cite the burning of jinns in the Quran. However, this may have proved to be a near-fatal mistake for the man. Just as he's finished chanting, praising Allah and chastising the jinns, a piece of slate seems to fall from the balcony above. The camera holder falls suddenly and violently down the stairs.
Hello.
That was crazy.
Damn, that was
clear
crazy.
The Jinn present in the building
Look at
didn't
that
appreciate
shit.
the man's religious words and sought to put a potentially violent end to the man's meddling.
That's crazy.
While the entire video could be a hoax, it would take a fair amount of rehearsal to pull it all off, as the entire clip is captured in one take. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are there accomplices hiding out, making the building seem haunted? Or is there a genuine Jinn dwelling in this abandoned building?
I like this one.
I do.
You know, like there are certain things that are kind of like, but you know, that face and then the moon, that was kind of weird. And then the slate, you know, coming down, that was nuts.
Yeah, that was freaky. But what's interesting about this, I don't necessarily think it's a Jinn. This just seems like a poltergeist.
You think so?
Well, a lot of the way that things happened, we've seen in other poltergeist videos. I'm not sold it's a demon. I don't know. This is one where I'm not, I don't know. It looks very poltergeisty to me.
Yeah, I like it though. I'm giving it a thumbs up.
Me too. Thumbs up.
All right, continue.
While the jinns encountered in the last few videos seem content to be left alone in their abandoned buildings, the jinns in this video, uploaded to YouTube by user Abu Nadir, are entirely different. It seems these jinns have instead chosen to possess a body, and they've all chosen the same one. The musician featured in this video claims he's been possessed by multiple jinns, each fighting for control of the man's singular body. Twitching violently and making guttural sounds
like
moves demonically.
I think he's just high.
You need to avoid that
Stating
shit,
his
man.
identity as the coveted one, the first Jinn makes it clear he's the one in charge and can't leave the man's body.
What is your name?
Kabbalah. Yes, I'm the Kabbalah one. I can't leave.
Why can't you leave?
I've been sent to him.
After speaking with him for a time, another Jinn comes to the surface, apparently disturbed by the holy man's chanting off camera.
Damn, he must have smoked
it seems
that
the exorcism the man performs is at least partially successful, as he attempts to drive away each
kicking
Jinn
in
one by one.
عفريت عفريت
You need to avoid that
There's
alligator,
actually a
man.
series of exorcism videos available on Abu Nadir's channel. They're fascinating and well worth a watch. I'll put a link to his channel in the description
Hey, he's
box
in that
below.
sweet Chiba.
عفريت 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 عفريت.
Hey, that boy can't breathe. God damn. Hey, he's smoking that
Jeez.
Reggie. He's smoking that Reggie.
That's crazy.
What do you think
Yeah,
of that
he
one?
That one, for just how crazy it was, I kind of like thumbs up on that one.
You like that one?
I like to see people possessed by demons.
But I mean, it could be all kinds of shit. Who knows what that shit is? I'm personally gonna go thumbs down.
He could
Like
have.
it could be anything.
He could have got a bad.
Bag of mushrooms. He could have
But
done
this
something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe that
He could have just been high, or he could have been mentally challenged,
he could have been.
right? And so I don't know. I say personally, I'm gonna milk the cow on this one.
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up just because I like the freaky way he was breathing.
All right, let's move on to the next.
The jinns we've seen so far have all remained in hiding in one form or another, preferring to either stay hidden away or in possession of another's body. However, this video uploaded to YouTube by user Abdullah Wall may be one of the few actual jinn sightings captured on camera. This scary home video of a small child just happens to capture the outline of a figure flying by in the background. Nearly alien in shape, the creature flies by before
Ooh,
one is
what was
able
that?
to take a good look.
Oh, that's weird.
However, as the jinn is non-corporeal in shape, it seems quite possible that this could be a legitimate jinn sighting. In fact, a few commenters seem to
I don't
back
know
up
what
this
that
sighting
is.
with their own experiences with jinns, claiming the form looks very similar to ones they've encountered before.
Looks almost like it's
Unfortunately, the footage was captured on a potato cam, so it's hard to make any real assessment of the figure. The entity is indeed
hell's a
unusual,
potato
and for
cam?
now will have to remain a mystery.
Yeah, it
I don't
almost
know.
looked like a piece of material hanging and just flying by on a drone, but
Maybe, yeah, like it, almost like a stick or something. No?
yeah, it was weird. That was an odd flying creature. Whatever that was odd.
And of course, they hadn't watched our previous episodes. If they would have, they'd have known that you need that high quality HD, baby. Can't see shit.
Yeah, they're recording this on an old
Hey, potato, an
VHS.
actual potato.
I've never heard of a potato can.
Yeah, I've never heard of one either. All right, let's continue.
To the hosts, a man off camera begins to spasm and act as though he's been possessed by a jinn.
Good God. Huh. James Brown.
People gather round the man as he begins to writhe about, moaning and yelling.
Maybe he's just hungry. Yeah, he's probably hungry because I do that shit all the time when I'm hungry. I'm like, I need me
However,
some
the healer is
sustenance.
not
Oh my
taking the
God.
stunt pulled
I
by the
need some
news
sustenance.
network. Keeping calm and proving his legitimacy, he states over and over that the man is an actor, not possessed and merely faking his possession.
That boy hungry. Hey, where's that potato can when you need one?
Unsettled, the news anchor asks the healer how he can tell, but it's clear that he's a man of integrity who has likely seen many legitimate jinn sightings in his time. He
Yeah,
describes
he
what
looks
he
like
believes
a man
to
of
be jinn
integrity.
behavior, and that the man is overacting and not showing signs of
Good
a real
God.
jinn possession.
Too hot to chop that. He's tired. He had a long day.
This attention to detail is
Like
quite
I had a long
striking
day.
and suggests that this holy man does indeed encounter genuine jinn possessions regularly.
All right, so
That
you're
one
gonna
was
give
fun.
that one a thumbs up.
Just because I love that guy flopping around like a dead fish. It was entertaining to me. Even if it was fake, the fact that he put that much effort to entertain me makes me appreciate him.
I just think that boy was hungry. He's just looking for some food. He's like, I know y'all got some hummus back here. Come on now.
God.
I'm gonna go thumbs down. I'm gonna milk that cow again. Look, milking the cow. Milk that cow.
Man, you're strong with the haterade today.
Hey, hold on. Haterade 2.0. Yeah, that one was pretty bad.
I liked watching him flop around. That was fun.
Like a fish.
Yep, like a dead fish or a dying fish. Okay.
All right, let's see some violence now.
I want to see violence, real violence.
Uploaded to the YouTube channel See Jinns, this channel specialises in seeking out Jinn sightings. However, as with the healer on the news station, it's well worth looking past the surface in order to find the truth. The video begins with the YouTuber exploring a dark and eerie building.
Como siempre.
Several minutes into the video, the cameraman hears a strange noise. He spins around to see a man squatting by a door.
Ooh.
The camera holder is clearly startled but decides to chase the man.
Ooh.
He rounds the corner but finds no trace of the
I thought that was a girl.
squatting man.
That
At
one
this
was
stage,
weird.
it's hard to tell whether this is a
It looks
blatant
like a
hoax,
girl.
a real Jinn taking the form of a
Yeah.
human, or possibly even a homeless man looking to avoid the intruding cameraman.
That thing moved really fast.
Continuing on, a rock is thrown from an unknown direction and nearly hits the cameraman. He spins around to
Hey,
catch a
there's the,
glimpse of a face
piss,
visible
bucket.
in the window opposite.
Oh, look at that.
Convinced
There it
he's
is
being
again.
followed by either a Jinn or a man, the YouTuber continues to see a figure following him throughout the building. At one point, this figure appears in a doorway opposite to him.
Oh.
In an
Weird.
attempt to find out
Fun.
who or what is
That's
following
fun.
him, the man continues on. Just as his attention is elsewhere, a shape is visible knocking on the window near the door in question. It quickly hides, almost
Oh,
as though pulling a
mierda.
prank.
Hell no. That's
Clearly
weird.
scared by the man's
that was
presence, the
weird.
cameraman prays and
Yep.
continues on.
بسم الله بسم الله هاي خطواتك جن.
However, when walking to an outdoor portion of the building, it becomes extremely obvious that the man in the window is just that, a man. However, Jinns have been known to take possession of men, which begs the question, was
Oh,
this
it's
YouTuber
actual
the victim
man.
of a prank, or was this a sinister Jinn playing a prank of its own? At the end of the video, those who believe it
He's like, hey, what you doing in my house, man? What you doing in my house, man?
Probably a squatter.
Yeah, it's a squatter.
might be a Jinn,
Well, that
will be
squatter
pleased to
moves
see a
fucking
window that
fast.
appears to open violently on its own. This time with no tricky man anywhere to be found.
Ooh.
الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض.
At the end of this strange video, you're left pondering possible explanations. The most
That's
likely
weird
is
right
that the
there. See,
entire video is a
that's
hoax,
weird.
and that the mysterious man is just a friend. The other, slightly more dangerous outcome could be that the man spotted in the video is homeless and squatting in the abandoned building. This would explain why
That's
he
what I
seems so
thought.
intent on scaring the YouTuber away. The final and most sinister option is that the man spotted is a manifestation of a Jinn, and that the house is indeed haunted.
Oh, man, that's a hard one. That's a hard one.
This is another one of those kind of middle of the road. Like I feel like we don't have all the info we need.
Because like there's some strange shit, but then there's like a guy.
There's
But
clearly
it
a
could be
guy.
like it could be like a Jinn acting like a guy. Like I don't know. Like it's just weird.
It's weird. I wouldn't be hanging around seeing that fool float around me. I'd be like, you know what? You're fucking crazy. I'm out of here.
It's like you got $1. You got $1.
I don't carry no cash on me, motherfucker.
You got 50 cents. 50
I don't
cents.
got no change. I don't got no nothing.
Oh man.
I'll see you on the street corner, but I ain't hanging out in your house because
Hell, dog.
you're one freaky ass homeless dude.
I'm gonna pop a
Middle of-
pimple on this one. I'm popping pimples on this one.
Middle of the road.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop a pimple. Middle of the road.
It's definitely
myself, man.
creepy and unsettling, but again, I feel like we don't quite have enough information.
No, I agree. All right, on to the next side.
This video, uploaded to the YouTube
Man, their
channel
beard game is second to none. I'm jealous.
XXIIIXX, begins in a similar way as the fake talk show Jinn previously shown. Featuring a chic healer, the man appears to be fielding calls from the public. A woman calls in, detailing an odd occurrence in her life. However, just as she's speaking to the sheik, her speech becomes strained and she claims she's no longer able to speak.
Also, when people... I'm sorry, I can't speak no more.
The sheik apparently takes this woman seriously and begins to recite a prayer in order to heal her.
Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillah. Allahumma la sahla.
She apologizes and continues telling her story, almost as though nothing has happened.
I'm sorry about that. But when I'm doing Salatul Istikhara,
However, her story appears to be the background of her potential possession. Recounting her Jinn possession, she thinks of her Jinns as her penance for avoiding a court date.
What?
She believes the Jinns are saving her from acting out and going to court in order to testify against a friend. She thinks she must suffer the Jinns for the wrong she has done.
Hey, man, I threw that gum wrapper, so now I got paid for it by being possessed. You know how that shit work. Hey, I got to pay my penance. You know how that work.
That's crazy.
Hey, you want to get something to drink? Nah. I'm cool. I got possessed, man. I got penance to pay.
Oh, I got this demon in me, you see, and I'm gonna have to take a rain check on that drink.
Hey, and those farts, dear Lord, there's a demon in me. Trust me. I done smelt it. God damn.
There's a Jinn rotting inside me as we speak.
Hey, those Chilean beans kicking in, man. Jalapenos kicking in. Gonna be ugly. All right, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that just looked like a dude hanging out with another dude, listening to a lady get freaky on the phone. Hey, if I want that, I'll just go down to Central.
Hey, 1-800, 2 men and some freakiness.
Yeah, we can get that on a line, a special line.
Oh man, that's hilarious. All right, I'm gonna milk the cow on this one.
Yeah,
Milk the cow, milk the cow. All right,
it's
continue.
Uploaded to YouTube by user TopShotA003AH, this is one of the only sightings to have allegedly captured the Jinn in its shadow form. While the man is heard making the call to prayer in a town in Syria, a shadowy figure can be seen walking in the background. At around the 8-second mark, you can see the shadowy figure glide from left to right in the background. It begins as a vague transparent form, then takes on a more solid black shape.
It comes together, yeah.
Then once again turns transparent before disappearing altogether.
That's a weird one.
That's a weird one.
Some viewers believe that this is indeed a spirit reacting to the prayer being sung aloud. Strangely, the men don't seem to notice the figure's presence.
Yeah, and they were looking that way.
What do you think the figure is? A glitch in the camera or a genuine Jinn sighting? Love to hear.
You know, that's been probably one of the best ones of the night, man. I like the way it faded in and then got solid and then faded out. And then like how you said, they were staring and they didn't see nobody.
That way. They didn't see anything. The camera caught it. But again, we're getting into that thing where I feel like Arabic culture is calling these things demons when that, to me, especially in Syria, where all kinds of people have been dying, that's just a ghost to me. That's a spirit. That's what I see there. I don't see a Jinn per se. I see a ghost of some sort, of somebody, or even a woman in a hijab. You know how women in Muslim nations, they wear the full hijab. That looks like a woman in a hijab walking across. So I'm going to give this a thumbs up, but I'm not buying the whole Jinn theory. I think this is probably a dead a dead Muslim woman whose spirit was just happened to be caught by the camera while they were doing their call to prayer. But that's just my opinion.
Or reacting to the prayer, no?
Because Muslims, I forget how many times do they have to pray towards Mecca in a day? It's like,
I don't remember. It's quite a bit.
It's like 11 or 12 times. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They do the call to prayer. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's only 4 times. I'm not sure. But yeah, you know, all the mosques have loudspeakers and they do the call to prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And so everyone, wherever they're at, whether they're in school or at work, they all do their prayer. And they're supposed to, my understanding of it was they were supposed to face in the direction of Mecca, depending on where they're at. But yeah, that's what that's to me, is the time of prayer. And that's a Muslim woman that probably was killed in the fighting there. That's her spirit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think that is. I don't buy the whole Jinn thing, demon thing.
I'm going thumbs up. I think it's just, you're right. It's probably just a ghost. It's nothing like, I think that last video, the one that we were kind of like,
Yeah.
I think that was a little more ominous. And if it was like a Jinn, there were certain things about that guy that was just weird.
Freaky.
Like, yeah, like the window when he like goes away, it like closes. See, stuff like that. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's probably more like
And there wasn't any light. Again, you know, we forget that when these people are exploring these abandoned places, they're using the light on the camera or they're using a flashlight. How would you see this dude running around without light in that building?
No, I agree.
So that one is definitely unsettling. This one, but that one definitely, whatever that was, whether it was a squatter in the building, whatever, it was clearly focused on the guy with the camera. That's what made that scary, right? This to me is just a happenstance of a camera catching a spirit. And the spirit doesn't look concerned with the guys at all. And the guys don't even see it. It's just going about its business. So it's really super cool. Thumbs up, but it's not creepy.
Yeah. Or it's not demonic, let's say.
Yeah, I don't buy it. This to me is just I'm seeing a spirit of a Muslim woman that maybe got roused because of the call to prayer. But other than that, it's great footage. Like this could easily be in a footage of in a top 10 of ghosts, because you clearly can see what looks like a woman in a hijab, in a full or a burqa or a full hijab, walking across that little square there. But who knows, dude? Who knows? But it's
no, I agree. All right. Final thoughts, Define 99.
Final thoughts. Is it a Jinn? Is it a spirit? Or is it your imagination?
Ooh,
I guess you'll never know. But if it's a Jinn, particularly a Jinn, then it's based on Arabic culture. And if that's the truth, then I want my fucking 3 wishes, bitches. If you're a fucking genie, I want my 3 wishes.
Hey, gotta get that rub on.
Yeah, man. If you're gonna scare the shit out of me, now give me a wish after, right?
I agree. Hey, that's a good one. I agree on that one.
So that's what I'm saying.
I like your final thought. So my final thought is, yeah, you could be possessed by a Jinn. You could be possessed by a demon. More than likely, you're probably just hungry, like my man flopping on the floor. That's all I'm saying, right? You probably just feel you got a demon in you or a Jinn. Not that, man. You just want
load
some
up.
tacos,
Go carb.
burritos.
Go carb load.
You gotta get that. Gotta get that Sonic in you, boy. So,
yeah, it'll fix it.
All right, man. Well, that's been episode 24. We'll catch y'all on the rebound.
This was fun.
Peace. See y'all later.